Salam sejahtera Doctor. My name is Syed. My number metric is S70991. Today I'm going to replicate the WBS work breakdown structure generated by Gemini in last video into Microsoft project. So first I will show the WBS generated by Gemini in the Microsoft Excel. So here is the WBS generated by Gemini in last video. So we open Microsoft project and select new from Excel workbook, and we open the Excel just now, and we click next, and for the types of data we want to import, we select task and we click next, and for the map task data source worksheet name, we select sheet 1, and from here we see that the Excel just now not yet linked to Microsoft project, and we need to fill in this row. And for the WBS ID, we need to fill in ID, and for the SDLC phase, we need to fill in WBS successor, and for the description, we need to fill in name, and for the start date, we need to fill in start, and for the duration, we need to fill in duration, and for the predecessor, we need to fill in WBS predecessor, and we click next, and we click finish. So as we can see, the predecessor is not yet filled in this row, so we need to fill it according to the Excel just now. So we need to open the Excel just now and fill them according to this row. So for the first task, the predecessor is none, so we need to fill in nothing in the box. So for the second task, we need to fill in 1, and for the third task, we need to fill in 2, but since it is a parent task, so we need to leave it blank. And for the subtask 1, 2, and 3 from the task 3, we need to fill in 2 as well. Okay, and for the fourth task, since it is also a parent task, we need to leave it blank in the Microsoft project. And for the subtask 1 and 2 from the task 4, we need to fill it with 3.1, 3.2, and 3.3, means that the subtask 1, 2, and 3 from the task 3. So from here, we know that their predecessor is 4, 5, and 6. So we need to fill them with 4, 5, and 6. And for the subtask 3 from the task 4, we need to fill it with 4.1 and 4.2, means that we need to fill it with subtask 1 and 2 from the task 4. From here, we see that they were 8 and 9, so we need to fill in 8. We need to fill in 8 and 9. And for the task 5, we need to fill it with 4.3, means that we need to fill subtask 3 from the task 4, means that we need to fill in number 10 because this is the subtask 3 from task 4. So we need to fill in 10. And for the last row, we need to fill in 5. So we need to fill in task 5. So from here we see that task 5 is in the row of 11. So we need to fill in 11. Okay. So here I have completely filled the predecessor. So here we can see the Gantt chart generated by Microsoft project after link the predecessor. So for here is the Gantt chart, and for the critical path, we can open inside the Gantt chart format and select critical task. So for the red one is the critical task, and we can see the duration of critical task by click on format, bar styles, and we select critical tasks, and we click text, and for the resources name we need to replace it with duration. So we click OK, and here we can see the duration of critical task and also critical path, which means that this is the maximum time the project can carry on. Otherwise, if over the critical path means that the project will delay entirely. And we can also generate the PERT chart using Microsoft project. We select on task and we select on network diagram. So here is the PERT chart of PERT chart generated by the Microsoft project. So here is the PERT chart, and we can also select the critical path using this PERT chart. First, we click on network diagram format. We click on box styles. We click on critical, and for the color we select black, and for the border we select black. For the background we select red. So here is the critical path of PERT chart generated by Microsoft project. So this is task 3 and task 4, since it is they are the parent task, so they does not need to link inside the PERT chart. So as we can see, the PERT chart generated by Microsoft project is similar to the PERT chart generated by Gemini in last video. So task 1 is linked to task 2. Yes, it is also linked to task 2 in Microsoft project. And subtask 1, 2, and 3 from task 3 is linked by task 2. Yes, it also linked by task 2 in the Gemini. And for the subtask 1 and 2 from the task 4 is linked by task 3.1, 3.2, and 3.3. Yes, it also linked as the same way in the Microsoft project. And for the task 4.3 is linked by task 4.1 and 4.2. And for the task 5 is linked by task 4.3, and the task 5.1 is linked by task 5. Yes, so it is similar to the Gemini generated PERT chart, and we now check the similarity of the Gantt chart between Microsoft project and Gemini. So here is the Gantt chart generated by Microsoft project. So here is the Gantt chart generated by Gemini. As we can see, there was highly similarity between Gemini generated Gantt chart and Microsoft project generated Gantt chart, except for the parent task in task 3 and task 4 because they do not need to include inside the Gantt chart. So that's all for me. Thank you.